what's really special about this company is that the people here are so supportive, and it goes beyond something to help you get into college. It just turns you, if you know how to, be grateful for the support that you provide and to use it to become a better person, then I think that you gain so much out of it in a broader scale because you grow into an adult from this process. I think it shapes you as a human being a lot. And because of the way that you guys handled this process with me, I'm just so proud of who I've become through it. And it wasn't something that I was expecting going into it, but I feel like you've helped me gain clarity about myself. And every single time I met with you and I saw the way that you organized and I saw the way that you spoke to me and the way that you cared about me and what was going on in my life, it really inspired me to do a lot more in my personal life. So everything that I am today, I was inspired to teach classes and start my own business.
When it all started, it seemed to be an expensive, ordeal. That was a huge investment, and we have gotten so much out of it that I don't think so the cost, matters any most at this point. And I'm also excited for my son. I've seen him, as Priyali said, that Krishna is talking to Tyler, and the way he has evolved over the last 6
Yes.
months, just like talking
He's
to
just
him
changed as a
every
person.
month. I mean, I can see so much change in him. As Priyali said, it's not just about the college process, it's about changing you into something, getting that perspective, what you actually really like. It's not like you are pushing them into doing something. It's like you are helping them to figure out
and to
what
achieve, like, our
they
full
really
potential,
want to do
too.
with their life and what is their interest.
I would say that my favorite part was definitely all of the connections that this company has with, helping kids get into college, because I didn't come from a background where I thought I would be getting into one of the top film schools in the nation, because, both my parents are doctors, and I knew I had to do a lot of work to get there. But beyond just helping with college applications, I really loved how you provided support through Lionel, and you have so many outside connections to other industries to help us really target what we want to do. So whatever dreams I had, even though they seemed really ambitious at the time, it was amazing how with this organization I could turn it into a reality.
As parents, we never had to worry where the Priyali was in the process, because you kept her very much on time, on task. Everything was like so meticulously organized. I had absolutely zero worries about this process.
It was really reassuring to see that there's two really, smart people looking at her application, meeting all the deadlines. Out of many, many hundreds of colleges, what colleges fit what she needs to do in the future. That was also a big thing, to get all the colleges what would fit her properly. And I really didn't have to look over anything. We just left it in your hands, and it worked pretty good.
It was a process that was like smooth as butter, if I have to put it like that. Just not stressful, guidance at every single step. Communication was, top notch. If we had any doubts, you were like so open to, arranging a meeting at the end moment, answering any questions, even like picking colleges. I mean, that was my biggest worry, how I'm going to pick up colleges in this, big country where Priyali needs to apply. And we had no idea except USC and NYU that other colleges existed with these kind of programs.
You are so dedicated to what you do, and just I know that whatever you had going on, you always prioritized me, and that felt so special. And you definitely didn't have to do that, but you did. And you're a great person and a great mentor. You have such a good eye for recognizing what colleges want from their students and what colleges want from the essay. So every time you would ask me to rewrite a certain part, it felt like perfect, and we really worked with those essays to make them the best that I could possibly make them. It's not easy when you see all of these prompts in front of you to know what exactly to write, but I loved how you would break it down into questions that I answered first, and then I could apply that to then the essays. And I think that all of the critiques that you always gave them in such a way that built me up. You have basically made me into the student and writer and artist I am today just through your work. I don't know if I was at this level that the students are at that school before this program, and now I can say with confidence that because of you, I was able to get there.
You're a big part of that, Anjali. We will never forget, what you did
Yes.
for us. You were the stepping stone on which she's going to build up her career.